you're aware that LGD is stronger. And it might be so, like, the LGD just read the map as, like, we're not going to find an opportunity here.
But it looks like they're going in.
Oh, Matapa's going for the back lines, though. These are the two heroes you want to find.
Rubik got the fissure and telekinesis himself out.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Please
Alright,
don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I'm just
Now
a support.
Now we're back
brawling?
with the two carries slapping each other.
Beefy boys, yeah.
And neither of them touch the other.
No. Yeah, that's... Oh, throwing him in.
Oh my god.
Dogs with the stolen fissure. Very nice.
So if you Fade Bolt with a stolen fissure with Shard, does you get the Aftershock stun?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I actually have not been playing that much Rubik recently, but yeah, that's the way it's been working ever since the Shard came out.
Okay.
I saw you playing Rubik.
I played it like once.
Position 5.
No. I played it 4.
Twisted.
I played it 4. That was you playing under my nickname.
That's my nickname. What do you mean?
Tier 4 neutrals coming out.
Oh, Tiny hitting high ground is never something you want to see.
Oh, this is so beautiful though. Look how fast this tower's gonna die.
He takes towers the fastest.
That's what Effie was saying yesterday.
The literal fastest.
Oh, this Alk is not going anywhere.
Oh,
he is getting chain stunned to death.
Oh my god.
Literally to death.
He did not get to do an action for like the last 8 seconds. He was just perma-stunned.
Yeah.
That's a good fissure though, blocking everybody else off. I don't know how much it's going to matter though, because this hero has 4,000 HP.
Here comes the initiation of the buyback.
Oh my god, he is slapping
much
everything.
damage.
Insta-gibbed?
Yeah.
Poor boy.
He might die here though.
I like the double force.
Yeah, okay, so the Fade Bolt just Aftershock stun.
Bruno?
No, that's intended. Oh, they canceled it.
Very nice.
That's a gem, by the way. It's not a small. Oh wow.
Oh,
Dude,
maybe
Rubik
that
is
wasn't
not
again.
giving this fissure up at all. He will hang on to this until the end of days.
Secret's playing so disciplined. Look at this. Nobody's committing. They could have maybe killed the Shaker, but they're
They're being
boy.
careful.
Yes.
He's getting tossed back. Oh, just tossed up.
Oh
Oh my god!
That's
That's
Skywrath
Skywrath
damage.
What level is the Skywrath
The damage talent?
Damage talent.
Which one? The amplification or the
Amplification on
added-
the silence.
The amplification's level 20, and then the.
He shouldn't be there yet. I don't think that was.
Yeah, I don't think he has it. But the
He's
No, he
22.
does. He does. He does.
Is it the left
okay,
talent?
yeah. The levels matter a lot too. The levels matter a lot, and if he has like a Veil or Kaya or something, like legit, it gives you a huge amount of damage. So yeah, that's once again, like that's the nice thing about Skywrath Mage. It's like no matter how far behind you are, not that they're super far behind on LGD, but even if they were, like you can always kill somebody, even a Tiny. It's just the hero just does damage.
These fights are so long.
They are.
Like what draft has like the better advantage the longer that these fights go on?
All right, I gotta shout out the Ogre Magi in these fights because this man, I have seen him multicasting Ignite, and there's just 40-second ignites on everybody on LGD, and it is unironically a giant pain in the ass for them in these fights. They're like having to BKB Ignite. Look at this, the positioning. This is nice. This is classic Team Secret. Oh, he's going down.
Oh.
That's what they want, though.
That's a worthy sacrifice.
Yeah, they're happy
Or
with this.
he's fine.
Wait, why are they happy with just letting someone die?
So
is it for the
right now,
vision?
while Tiny's dead, they understand that LGD is stronger on the map, and they want to make sure that their heroes are gaining gold while Tiny's dead. So instead of playing safe on all their heroes, they're gonna place Puppy in front, and accept that if somebody's gonna die on our team, it's Puppy, but we're gonna try to save him obviously while we're still farming. So it's a way of like directing the LGD gank to the right hero on their team, and it's something Secret specifically are very good about. And this is what I meant earlier when I was talking about how they set up a wall. It's
Right.
usually the Puppy wall. He'll just stand in front of you, and he's like double your size.
Yeah, come kill me.
Yeah, and you just can't reach him.
There's also an element of smokes are a really valuable resource in Dota, not because they cost money, but because there's a cooldown on them, and there's a limit to them. And so, like, if you're soaking up, if you're a stupid ogre and you're dying to like 3 of the enemy smokes, then they don't have any smokes left to kill your carry. And so that like consuming that resource for a support is just not worth it for the most part.
And in this case, they even managed to get him out. But that's the idea of like, if someone on our team has to die, who would we prefer it to be?
And it would be Puppy.
Yeah, in those positions, it's going to be Puppy.
He's a glutton for punishment. You know he likes it.
Masochist.
He's always the one that's
Wait,
right
what,
there.
what do you mean by masochist?
Oh, he wants to die. He wants to
he
die for
does.
the team.
He does.
I think Puppy's the support that the least wants to die. That man loves farm.
he was getting solo farm in this ogre, and like part of me was like, damn, I wonder if he's gonna get a Midas, because they're just giving him a free lane half the time.
He's got a veil. I like the veil. He's doing big ignite damage.
Oh, so I looked it up. It is the 20 left talent. We initiated, tossing the Tiny in.
Oh my
BKB.
gosh, Tiny is taking.
Nice RP, beautiful
Oh, that's
RP.
a two-man. He is cleaving up a
Death
storm.
Prophet's instantly dead. She buys back, but she doesn't have Exo.
If Ahmed dies here, I think it might be game. They're gonna get Roche, and then the game is very difficult
Yeah,
for
that's
LGD.
2 minutes. I don't know if the Earthshaker. Oh,
Oh,
it does.
he got out. Is DP gonna die back?
Oh, that
Throw in
would
the
be so
Pupam.
bad.
Oh, is he gonna throw him
Throw him
again?
again. Oh.
He didn't take toss no target?
No, I don't think so, actually.
Aww.
You know when there's an ogre flying at you that it's not going so well? It's like, oh, that's the guy that's supposed to be dying, being tossed aggressively at me.
Yeah.
This whole
This is going to be a very difficult hold for LGD. So the first time around, they had the buyback, and they did the... So normally when you're in that position, what you're aiming to do is you want to use some sort of initiation
Oh my god, goodbye buildings.
together with your buyback in order to avoid the Team Secret resetting and being allowed to just pull back the way they've been doing the entire game. But now they don't have the buyback, so they don't really have the follow-up needed to keep Matsu off of these buildings. And I think he's just gladly going to walk up and clap stuff.
Matubba Man did something pretty cool there, and I don't know if it's because he uses arrow keys and he was just misclicking or not, but he moved like inching towards the throne, making it look like he was posturing for it to like try to force any potential buybacks. It didn't happen, but it was still cool that like it looked like they were rushing the throne there for a second, but then he just instantly like changes his trajectory and starts hitting the tier 3 just to see if like he could force anything, because you know that when you walk up that high ground after a fight like that, there's like a few seconds where LGD's not going to be in position to kill you if you do that. So you can like make them a lot more scared than they have to be by being like, we're going to go throne right now. Just kidding.
They ended up buying back anyway.
Did they buy back on somebody?
Yeah, I think Skywrath bought back.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
they
Then.
used one
It
buyback
worked.
for
It
sure.
worked then.
Yeah, but that is a very common thing that you'll see teams doing throughout the tournament. Well, they will run towards the throne only to force out the buybacks.
Yeah, and then they just back off.
Precisely. Here, Secret probably thought that they did not have enough time to kill the throne, so they decided we're going to go for 2 lanes of Rax and then get Roche.
They can
And it just
backdoor
further
this, I think.
speaks to their discipline. Like, they understand we're going to have to take another team fight, but we believe in our skill and we know that we are ahead and we are in a position where we should consistently be winning team fights. So they don't feel like it's a risk to reset back there when they recognize it, or when they think that they don't have enough damage to throne.
Yeah, it must be
LGD's
very
like taking a
scary.
Hail Mary right now. They're fighting
fighting
outside
for
of
the
it.
ages.
I think Secret thrive in these positions
God, yaps.
where you feel desperate against them. That this is when they're at their best.
So now that we've seen Rubik in play, do you think that this was an excellent pick for this game? Not very
Yeah.
often picked, but
So
good for the circumstance.
even like the Shaker got his own shard, and he is having to enchant instantly after Fissure, which usually you want to stall out for as long. You get the Fissure, the enemy walks away a little bit, then you get the Aftershock stun with the shard. But he's so terrified of Rubik stealing Fissure again, he's just mashing enchant immediately. And it's the only way he can protect it, because otherwise Rubik's gonna get it and just
Right.
be a better Shaker.
Yeah, and the fact that he can just lift somebody so far over the wall, like whether it's
Yeah.
his teammate or the enemies too, is like Fissure while being able to reposition your teammates is pretty dope actually.
Oh,
Force
You
that
want to
fusion.
initiate him in.
He
You want
put
to
him
fight?
in.
Let's fight.
Yeah, that Ghost
poor
Scepter.
Skywrath. Yeah.
Oh, Echo
Really only got
Wait, did
Puppy.
that? Yeah, I was about to say, who did
Yeah.
it hit?
didn't really get a good hit.
Oh, right across the Fissure.
Aeon
Eon just assembled.
Nice.
But Matu blinked out. No one was dealing damage on his
I think they're
Aegis.
happy here resetting. They know that they've used Exo. They're like, okay, we get to dominate the map here for another couple of minutes, or we have the opportunity to march up high ground and hit with Tiny. So they have 2 options here that they both think are good. So they're happy resetting back. I mean, this Secret to me looks like the way I think when Team Secret plays at their peak, this is what it looks like. And I think that regarding your question about the Rubik, I don't think any other player than Yapsor could have pulled off this performance. And that's my honest.
Not even FY's Elephant's FY?
I think specifically the way that he played this Rubik, I think is very, very specific to his playstyle, and I don't think it would have looked the same if somebody else played it.
Fair enough.
Even FY.
Even FY.
I think the fight that he carried was like the pivotal moment in the game.
Yeah.
That was when everything went in Secret's favor. And,
Daxor has this broken ability to be very, very patient. He's able to stay alive. If you watch his player perspective, which I have a ton, he very frequently will just be very patient about not going in for the first half of the team fight. And then he'll come in at the right moment. And I think that's like a quality that's very, very specific to him, and is why you notice him make these like crazy plays so often. Because he has that patience, he has that ability to understand what he's supposed to do in any given team fight.
in this case, it was like right at LGD's peak timing too.
Yeah.
It was like it was the worst time for them to get outplayed. He has a double damage. Okay, there it goes.
He used to have a double damage on
Yeah,
Tiny.
it's gone. That's too bad.
Was that one? Did he even activate Satanic? Okay, yeah.
He
He's
did, yeah.
satanic off the debuffs.
God, Satanic's such a frustrating item.
I can't
Carries
believe
get all
it's
the cool
undispellable
items.
now.
Yeah,
I
it's
hate
nuts.
it.
I hate.
And I can't believe it dispels also now.
And you know, carry players are the biggest whiny babies. They don't deserve these cool items.
Oh, poor DP.
Oh my gosh,
He
she's
is
getting pinballed
bounced
around. They
Well, they
activated
forced
X
the ult.
though, yeah.
He has another RP coming up pretty soon. His refresher is about to